ABC, it's Greeno again. I wanted to answer the thread that Laz started about the VBH, vinyl buying habits. And for me, it's I used to, as far as eBay goes, I used to buy a lot from eBay. I actually started on eBay in like '98. It was pretty early on. You could find some really cool stuff. At that time, I was looking for especially albums from when I was younger on CD, and yeah, a lot of those, especially the metal albums I was looking for, were just really hard to find at the time on vinyl, or on CD, excuse me. But then I got into buying more vinyl on there, and used to be able to find some really good deals, you know. But I pretty much stopped buying from Amazon anymore because, man, the prices are just outrageous on there. That, you know, I mean, they'll put albums up that are, yeah, they're hard to find and they're a little rare, but they'll start them at like, you know, 40, 50 bucks or something. And it's just, and you know, it's kind of like buying blind. You really don't know what condition it is until you get it. And I've had a couple of those where, you know, spent maybe 20 bucks and the album isn't in the condition that the seller says it was, and yada yada yada. But like I say, I've just kind of stopped that because I think it's just getting out of control on there. And but I do look, and what I'll do is kind of pull up like metal vinyl, and I'll sort it by price. So, you know, down around the $5 or whatever. If I find something cool, you know, I'll bid on it, and I don't snipe too much anymore. And you know, if I'm willing to pay $5, if I get outbid, I get outbid. No big deal. But like I just got that Pierce vinyl, and I think I paid $10 for that, and I think it started at $10, and nobody else bid, so I ended up getting it, which, you know, fair price. But as far as collecting now, it's like I like digging. I like love going to record shops. I've never been to new areas, and I have a friend that we go digging all the time together, and we've been all the way up into New Jersey, down into Virginia, and last year we went on vacation down in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. And man, I hit the mother lode down there, 2 stores, and I actually came home with white. I took one of the standard white boxes, record boxes, you know, you see around, and I come home with that thing filled with metal, and 90% of it was import. It was like some guy must have sold his whole collection between 2 stores, and I was on vacation, and you know, woohoo, let's, you know, spend the money, I guess. So spent too much, but I got some great stuff down there. Year before we went down there, same place, and found a couple things, but I just hit it right that time. And that's what I like about going to record stores and antique shops, you know, the indoor flea market kind of deals. Love going to those when you can find some stuff. A friend and I started doing the Craigslist thing a couple years ago, and figure over a couple years we probably went on 50 runs, and one really great one, and probably 4 or 5 really good ones, and the rest of them were just crap and a waste of time and gas, and unbelievable that somebody would even try to sell the stuff on Craigslist. It's funny, but I'm still kind of addicted to it, so I do the Craigslist thing. I'm always looking to see if somebody posts something, but I try and weed it out a little more now, you know, contact the person more, get more information instead of driving for however far to look at a bunch of waterlogged records in somebody's basement. They're all stuck together and moldy. Like doing the flea market thing. I don't do it as much anymore, but I do hit flea markets, and it's that time of year, and probably hit one or two this weekend. But by the time summer rolls around, gets real hot, I kind of avoid the flea markets, and that's about it. And I do buy occasionally new stuff on Amazon, mainly, that kind of thing. But for the most part, and actually right now the biggest thing is record shows. There's one every month in Baltimore, and I've been hitting that. A friend and I have been hitting that for the last 6 months, I guess. And it's usually pretty good. We'll hit that in a couple of shops on the way out. But I guess I kind of go through stages, and right now really addicted to the record shows, and I try to chill out for 3 weeks, and then the show comes up. Then I chill out for another 3 weeks, and the show comes up. So, but I still end up hitting a shop here and there and picking up stuff. So, but that's about it. It's a pretty cool thread. I'm interested in seeing what everybody else says, and I've got a feeling the thread's gonna, or the responses are gonna be, it depends on where people live and what kind of access they have to records. And I'm kind of lucky here on the East Coast. There's records in my area, record stores, and if you want to travel, man, you can hit them. They're around. But and there are actually new ones popping up all the time, which is a very, very good thing. But I can imagine somebody living in the middle of America when there's nothing around. It's probably pretty hard, or middle of anywhere. I'm guessing the internet's kind of like a godsend for them. So, all right, cool thread. Thanks for watching.